If you feel lost, confused, discouraged, and things doesn't make sense, your process, your journey doesn't make sense right now, hear me out. This is a very important message to you. You actually might be much closer and much more ready than you actually think for a major breakthrough, or a major miracle. All you need is one shift, one insight, and everything suddenly will start to align itself together. You will start to see the big puzzle that you have been putting together, one small piece by piece. And all of the information that you have accumulated, gathered, all of the insights from the past, and all of the cues, even from your early childhood, will start to make finally sense, total sense. So remain calm, no matter what challenges and obstacles you experience. It's coming. And this is not just a story about you. This is also a story about me. I have experienced this. And yeah, I can share from my heart that for years I struggled. And I experienced a lot of tears, a lot of emotional ups and downs. And yes, there are also lots of distractions and lots of chaos and doubts and insecurities would be triggered and come up. And yeah, I would question myself, like, what am I doing? Where am I going? There would be confusion, often anxiety at times. And yeah, it's like it wouldn't feel good. And yeah, it's just, there would be also desperation to figure out, and frustration as well. It's like I'm on this path for God knows how many years. I'm still here. I know how it feels. At times it can be very discouraging. But my message to you is keep going and have certainty that on the other side of this all experienced chaos and messiness, on the other side, there is total sense, total clarity. And you're getting that soon. This is what happened to me as well. I took action, kept taking action, exploring, receiving, gathering feedback from doing different things, also investing in myself, investing in others so others could also support me on this journey to make things more like clear. And yes, suddenly, after I coached one lady, suddenly everything started to make sense. Suddenly everything started to click. All of the small bits of information and pieces that I gathered previously, years and years of work, now suddenly started to make sense. It's like I was suddenly or finally giving myself permission and feeling worthy to acknowledge all of this information. Because up until now, or previously, I wasn't ready to fully acknowledge it, to receive it, and I remained in this ignorance state, or this state of unworthiness and who am I? For me, this key insight, transformation that suddenly kicksparked the chain events of things starting to appear clear and making sense, it happened through action. It happened in the midst of uncertainty, because you won't be able to think yourself outside of uncertainty and keep yourself just in the mental state. You need to take grounded action and receive feedback with your action from the environment, and that will inform you what you need to do next. And it's not that you didn't have already the right information or cues from life until this key breakthrough insight or moment. It's just when this moment happens to you, you are not feeling any more unworthy or imposter or fake, and you can take ownership of this information about you, about yourself, and the cues about your role, about your purpose, about your mission, your life's work, your gifts, your strengths. They have been there all along the way, starting from your early childhood. If you look back, you will start to recognize them. I remember, in my case, the earliest cue that I can remember was in the kindergarten, when I was chosen for a role of Winnie the Pooh because I was speaking too much. So the first cue, it's like that my talent is, or my gifts come through communication, through throat center. Later on, in school years, again, I would be chosen for the role to play a teacher because of my energy and because of, again, my voice. And my voice was recognized in multiple contexts and environments. Again, and again, by different people. Those were all the cues about the future. But back at that time, of course, I was too young to acknowledge and understand this, and I was too insecure to hey, wow, this is cool, this is real. Back then, it's I downplayed it, I didn't understand that. And I bet you also have similar cues. If you really pay attention, you look back retrospectively. There must be memories of certain moments where this was revealed to you. All of these cues from the past, when you were growing up, maturing, those were harbingers of the future, what you would become later. Our rediscovery is constant and continuous process. There will be cycles of uncertainty followed by cycles of certainty. It's normal. As we evolve, as we grow, we develop, our professional interests can also upgrade and change. If you are in the similar process of rediscovery and you want to take yourself from uncertainty to certainty, and you want to experience massive shifts, then I invite you to book a session with me. I'll share a link down below in the description of this video. Greatness is your birthright.